All right, we're live in 30 seconds, he says. Okay, now. Okay, great. All right, we are live. Tonight we're going to be
Casting
looking at
the draw versus Rubber Ducky.
I'm really excited to look and see what Rubber Ducky team has to offer here. I have not gotten the chance to watch them play.
Yeah,
Half a Night did really well in preseason. I believe LP Bandito is quite good as well.
Yeah, and it looks like they're getting everything ready for the pro draft. So we should basically, just jump right into the action. Anything you're looking for? Anything that you think these two teams will draft around?
I'm not really familiar with Dank Kim as a mid laner. He's definitely, I would say, the most skilled player on their team. I'm looking forward to see what he can do in mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, they're right into the pro draft already, and a Shen ban coming out on the blue side. Followed by a Kane ban on red side. Luck of the Draw has all of their picks and bans pretty well ironed out, it seems. Coming back with a Senna ban and then a Olaf ban for Rubber Ducky. The Jim ban coming through as well.
Yeah, it definitely seems like Luck of the Draw has
done their homework.
Yeah, actually both teams going pretty quick. We see the Samira first pick.
I can't say I'm surprised by the Samira first pick. I watched a lot of in-houses last night, and she was either, pick or ban for blue side. I'm curious to see if we're going to see a Misfortune Seraphine bot lane. They synergize really well together, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
But the
we see the Ornn pick.
Is that? I don't think it's locked in yet. Oh, it is.
Shout out to Eats Pastries, by the way. Ornn was causing some issues on the stats side of the league earlier, so he'll be looking forward to seeing this pick out of Rubber Ducky. We see the Blitzcrank Volibear. Really good setup for Samira.
Yeah, it's that's a lot of pressure. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how Rubber Ducky drafts around it. I mean, they have MF and Ornn and Amumu, great team fighting ultimates. So, I mean, I could see maybe a Galio mid lane and something else to round it out. But Rubber Ducky have a pretty scary team comp so far.
For sure. I really like the Amumu pick here. If Blitz makes the wrong decision in who to pull, or if Volibear goes in half-baked, Amumu goes in on top of him and, kind of shuts down their team fight.
Fizz and Morgana bans coming out. I'm curious, is Fizz actually like a counter to Galio, or is the matchup the other way around?
It's been a hot minute since I've played in mid lane, but if I recall correctly, Galio does pretty well into Fizz.
Yeah.
Are you thinking that Luck of the Draw is looking to pick Galio here?
I could see it coming across for Rubber Ducky. Possible. I thought it was a possible counter matchup, but I could have been mistaken.
I'm sure the chat will let us know.
Yeah. So do you think who would you look to round out Rubber Ducky's comp with in the mid lane? Or even support? We have a Nautilus too.
That's
a
they're lacking well, actually they're not lacking damage with the massive damage coming in from the Sunfire.
yeah.
They've got 3 Sunfire users on their team, so this could be interesting. The
Yeah.
longer they fight, the better it's going to go for them.
The Hecarim pick coming through. How do you feel about the Hecarim pick here?
Like Complex said, he's commenting that Rubber Ducky needs a strong mid caster, and I'm inclined to agree that they could use a like a control mage.
Yeah.
And definitely it would play well into a Hecarim, like a Vhagar, Syndra, something like that.
Yeah. We do have the Diana pick coming out from Luck of the Draw.
Rubber Ducky, I feel like, is placing a lot of eggs in the misfortune basket.
Yeah. Definitely. With another Karma. So it looks like we're going to have a Karma mid. Unless that's the AP Nautilus, which, you know, legends have been told about it, but I don't know. Overall, it's a great draft, but again, they're kind of playing towards the team fight. Whereas if Hecarim or Diana or even Samira gets fed and you don't have the entire team there, that could be an issue.
This will be interesting. I really feel like this game will be a good measuring stick to see how prevalent the tank meta really is right now.
Yeah. Definitely gonna be a spicy one here. Volibear versus Ornn too. I mean, I guess the later it goes, they do have insurance through Ornn.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
I think Luck of the Draw just has to kind of get things moving before mid game hits, because if they go even,
yeah, they're definitely going to lose out if they only go even.
Yeah.
I think they're going to look to spread pressure around the map through Hecarim. If he can do his job, then they'll be looking pretty, I think. But yeah, that's going to be Luck of the Draw's jungler Shiro T Poison, I believe, on the Hecarim.
Yeah.
His team is going to be counting on him this game.
Definitely. So how are you liking season 11 so far?
Well, as you know, if you know of me, a lot of people are starting to get to know me as I play more in the AVG league. My name's Zelot. I've been an 80 carry main for most of season 10.
Yeah.
And coming from the 80 carry perspective, season 11 is it's a bit of a mixed basket. Because certain 80 carries are really good and they feel great, like Jhin, Varus. Varus feels pretty good right now. Samira's okay. But then the rest of the 80 carries, unless you take specific items in specific spots, they're just not where they were.
Yeah, they get outclassed.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I could definitely see it.
Complexopedia rip crit items, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Crit is definitely not really the ticket anymore for a lot of champions. Sometimes you can't avoid it, but I remember Gwinsu's was the thing just here recently.
Yeah. And then I think they tapered back some of the numbers on that.
Oh, we actually have what looks to be Dank Kim on the Samira as 80 carry.
Okay.
This might be a good one. We've got
Shiro
Matt Red on the Hecarim.
Yep.
Interesting. So we've got a bit of a role swap here on the official roster for Luck of the Draw. We've got Integrate in top lane.
Or maybe that's just how they put him in. Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, I'm curious on the jungle matchup. I feel like to an extent, Amumu and Hecarim both clear relatively fast. It'll just be a matter of who can out-tempo who. So if someone can get, obviously, things going right off the start, that'll be interesting, but they'll most likely path up into each other. Do you think we'll see an invade here? We have a Nautilus and a Blitz. Blitz Samira too.
Yeah, with a Blitz Samira, we might see a pick, or see them try to go for a pick, but if they don't get it, then they'll probably just fall off and retreat. All right, so we're going to be going into a pause, everyone, for the 3-minute delay. Hang tight, and we'll be right back.
Looks like everyone's loading in.
All right. So we're back. I assume we do the sync now.
Yeah, I'm at 12, 13, 14, 15.
All right. Me as well.
Cool. I'm curious as we get another Karma mid pick come through. I know yesterday it was picked and they rushed Spirit Visage. I think it was it Smelly Peach?
Yeah, it was Smelly Peach.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see what LP Bandito is going to build towards. A standard 5-point coming across for both teams.
Just a quick comment on the Karma. The other day, Smelly Peach was playing, I believe, Grasp Karma, which is a very like niche type of build. But here we're seeing the Arcane Comet on LP Bandito. Both sides looking to play this pretty conservatively.
Yeah, and we do have Amumu starting his red, and he's going to be pathing bot. So both junglers pathing away from each other, and we'll see how they kind of handle the rest of the map. Both mid laners laying down some poke.
For a second, I thought we might be seeing some Nautilus cheese in the bot lane from the bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like both junglers are going for a full clear.
Yep.
Axebane taking the early lane pressure here in top lane.
Yeah, he is Volibear, so I think naturally he wins the matchup, as long as he doesn't, you know, eat the full duration with the proc on the Ornn W, the brittle. They both took grasp too.
Actually, I'd like to direct your attention to bot lane. Ooh.
Yeah.
What I was looking for. This Nautilus is positioning in very dangerous territory when you've got a Blitzcrank under tower.
Yep. Especially level 2. You get pulled on the tower, you're dead.
Really what Dank Kim and Shiro T on the Samira Blitz are looking for. They're looking to get Nautilus away from the misfortune any way they can, because that's how they win this game.
A nice trade up top going for half a night. And Axebane eating a turret shot. He's under half HP just from that trade.
You know, I'm wondering, does he try to bait the Ornn into try to taking something he shouldn't here?
Yeah. Heckram's pathing towards top. He's just checking the Krugs.
That was a really solid trade from the Volibear.
Yeah. If he keeps
Karma showing a little bit of pressure.
Yeah. And Ornn can't eat any of the E damage. Amumu's sliding down bot, looking for a possible lane gank.
Oh, he catches the Samira.
And he hits it.
Amumu going in.
And
The
Blitz
Samira went in. That's a
first blood over the knock.
questionable.
Yeah. And a kill traded back top. Both top laners burned flash, but the W animation came through, and no, you can't flash an auto.
As many of us have learned the hard way.
Yeah. Hecarim getting some good counter jungling on.
He's got to be careful here. Amumu's coming in and he doesn't see him.
Yeah,
he's gonna die here. Hecarim getting punished by the Amumu unaided.
Yeah, and you kind of have to question top because he burned his ghost to try to, you know, assist Axebane when you didn't even need to.
Gonna look for mid here. This Amumu is making his presence well known very early on.
Ornn kiting back out, taking a nice trade. Volley eating some minion damage. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a Mumu show mid, because I think LP Bandito would use a reset right now.
True. And they could use that to go after the dragon if they can get pressure in bot lane.
Yeah, correct. It looks
right
like
now
resetting.
Right now, if I am the red side bot lane here, this is exactly where I want this wave.
Yep. You have your jungler bot side, you have Drake up, you get a kill, you get the objective, you reset.
Mumu's starting to back, but he wants to look for something.
I would be curious if he just soloed it. We saw Hecarim on the control ward. He's on top scuttle. Instead of resetting here, Amumu could just take the Drake.
Interesting choice, but we're seeing something coming in from top lane on Hecarim.
And Ornn's dead.
Just like that, 1, 2, 3. The Hecarim ult comes out and he's just gone.
Yep.
And they might be looking to take the dragon control here. Are they just going to get everything that they want here? I mean, red side can't really stop them. Their bot side is resetting.
Yeah, I mean, they killed top and Hecarim just pathed to the Krugs. So he's going to start building a lead. He's already level 6 and Mumu's level 5. It's curious to see.
No, I'm going to show you the business.
And Ornn missing the ult.
Hiding away is kind of questionable there. He used his Q. He could have killed the Hecarim without it and then used it to lock down the Volibear. Interesting decision, just walking away.
Yeah. I mean, Hecarim's dead now. They kind of traded the lead back over with Ornn getting that kill. But we have both the Herald and the Drake up.
Both teams are relatively even now in terms of gold and kills. Again,
yeah,
like you said, there are objectives on the map. This next few minutes is going to be very important.
Yeah, there's a 300 gold difference at, 8.5 minutes. I think this is the closest game we've seen in the AVG League so far.
It might be. We see Blitzcrank coming up looking for something on the Karma. Flashing, knocking her up. The ult comes out from the Diana and Karma goes down.
Nice roam.
Blue side is going to look to push mid in here and then roam to secure the dragon, I believe. Blue side has prio.
Yep. And I could see Diana getting a few plates here. Oh, looks like Amumu's coming to clear.
She's dead.
She's dead.
Amumu with the punish. I don't think Hecarim can take him on.
No.
This game has been very back and forth so far.
Yeah, and we still have we're within 100 gold at 10 minutes basically.
All right, Amumu finally starting the dragon.
Yeah.
Red side building up a wave so that they can go help him.
Everyone's rotating. With this happening, I think top does have prio, so taking the Herald off the board would have been nice.
Hecarim's probably going to go to trade for that dragon now. Yeah, we see him going into sweep the Herald now.
Yeah.
Diana better be careful though. She knows that she has to cheat towards top side with dragon having just been taken.
Yeah.
What I'm wondering about though is red isn't contesting.
MF with the side stop. Nautilus with the re-engage. MF still has ult up.
A really good W coming out from Dank Kim, stopping the MF ult from killing the Blitzcrank.
Yeah, that's Ignite burned. 2 ults down. I mean, you kind of sacked the Blitzcrank health pool, but I would want to say that's probably a favorable trade for blue team. Hecarim topside again. Rift Herald's been summoned.
Herald's gonna take this tower.
Yep. Warren has to back off. Amumu's topside, but they don't win this right there.
Amumu ult is up in like 5 seconds. He could look. Okay, they're reading. Wise decision from blue team.
Take your gold, reset, look for another play.
They're too rich to die.
Yep. And like that, we're up to a 1,300 gold difference.
Yeah, blue side is currently in the lead by about 1,000 gold. But going back to what we were talking about in the pregame, is it going to be enough to offset the scaling of red team?
Yeah, absolutely. And Volibear showing himself. I'm curious if he would have padded through the tri-brush if they actually, you know, would have been able to make something happen there.
He has ultimate. Could be.
Yeah.
Okay, blue side was looking for a pick or a misstep from the Amumu or the Karma.
Yeah, you get caught out. It's not hard to punish that.
Diana for favorable empty trade. Red side's just chilling in bot.
But I mean,
even slow pushing this with no one down there.
Yeah, you would think they would just want to hard shove it and try and get some plates while they're still up.
Either that or roam and get some vision in the enemy jungle. Because right now, not Hecarim, Blitzcrank and Diana are both in the neighborhood and they have no idea.
Yep.
Plating will fall soon.
For how this game's gone, though, I don't think it's that bad. Like I said, they have the late game insurance to the Ornn, and they have a Drake stacked in their favor. So the only gold lead really did come off of some action in top lane. That's 2 ults for Volley and a TP coming through. And does Diana turn this? She does.
Too late to save the Volibear, but can she clean this up?
Yeah, we have Blitz rotating up through the river. Ornn can get out of this.
Yeah,
and
I think if she chases him, he wanted to turn it. That's what he was looking for.
Yeah. He is the tank, mage, bruiser, assassin, support character that you love to see in your top lane solo queue games. He does it all.
True. We have a
TP coming down bot.
Got 4 people on blue side coming in to clean up in bot lane. Teleport coming in from red side, but it's too late. Is he inting?
He's trying to provide some sort of peel.
Orange just not going down.
I think that was a good teleport. Saved the MF there, but they're going to be rotating for Drake. And it is an Infernal.
Karma's just chunking Diana out of mid lane.
Yep.
Alright, we've got 1 Drake on each side, and the soul will be Mountain. I have to say that's decidedly in favor of red side.
And Nautilus flashing for the hook. But just not long enough. If that was me, if I was Volibear, that would have hit me. We've all been there. You know what I'm talking about.
I certainly do. Nautilus just a little late catching out the
and we have a Moo pathing towards the river. He's going to be spotted out on vision, though. A lot of good wards across the board, but that tribe bush is left dark.
You know what's interesting here is that blue side has the gold lead and the tower lead, but it really feels like red just has more control over the map right now. Do you think that's going to play a factor in how they take advantage of creating a numbers advantage here? Blue getting the grab on the Karma, Mumu coming in.
With the re-engage, the ult is down. Doesn't matter, Karma's dead. Yeah, the main thing that I think that they're going to have to play around in terms of blue side is the Blitzcrank pull, whereas the red team has Ornal, they have a Mumu, they have a Nautilus. Right. They have a lot more engaged because if you go in too early on a Hecarim too, you're dead. If your team isn't there to follow up, you're dead. So they kind of have to be a little more calculated and play a pick game when it comes to trying to execute anything. A second Herald going over to Luck of the Draw.
That's really big for them.
Yep.
They want to get every single objective they can with Mountain Soul being the objective that the teams are going to be going for. They don't want those tanks getting % armor.
Yeah.
Nautilus ult coming out onto the Samira. Might be a kill onto the Nautilus here.
Oh, it might be
Jeopardy set. She's not going to be able to get away. Misfortune's going to go down too. They're going to look to shove this in as fast as they can and get tower damage, but Amumu looks like he's going to be here to respond.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of got to question Nautilus's judgment in that. Maybe he thought the turret would have gone down faster. Maybe it was just bad comms, but regardless, blue team coming out with the advantage. And a double kill over to the ADC nonetheless. Karma laying down some more poke.
Man, that's got to be frustrating for Diana. I know what that's like.
Yeah. Absolutely. Hecarim eating some damage while clearing out the vision.
Blitz is trying to set something up here in Volley. Might get caught.
Yeah, and they're rotating towards Volley and Ornn are fighting in the jungle. Amumu has ult up. Beautiful ult coming through.
Really well timed.
More action in the bot lane. I'm surprised Hecarim got out of that. But Amumu popping the ult at the right time, saving LP Bandito, and trading over
Hecarim's gonna try to look to put the Herald down bot lane, pull some pressure. 3 people from red side are coming to take a look at this dragon. Yeah, they're setting up for the dragon coming up soon.
Yep.
Yeah, red side really wants to take this dragon.
Yeah. They know if blue team keeps, stacking.
They're waiting too long though. The Blitzcrank is doing a really good job here.
And Amumu gets caught out. He has to flash over. They might just do the 50-50 with the smite, but with TP coming through, Volley on the back line, Volley might get caught out. He has to flash over the wall.
Red side is really low here. Diana's going to look to
ult. Diana
comes in. The ults are going to come down from blue team. Red side, watch out. They're all going to go down. This drag is going to be free for blue team.
That Diana ult was huge. A 4-man Diana ult.
That was really well executed from blue team.
Herald's still pushing mid. They get the Drake and they get a turret. And they win the team fight.
Blue side with a 5.5k gold lead right now.
Yeah. 12-6 in kills.
This last few minutes was so critical for them. Them taking this advantage will go a long way towards securing this win.
Now they're just trying to clear out the vision. Now it'll be the Baron dance. I'm curious to see if we're going to have another team fight like that. I don't think they're going to stack on top of each other, giving Diana. Or I hope they don't, at least. Another 4-man ult.
I mean, this is just my intuition here, but I have a feeling it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
It's probably going to happen around an objective, too.
Yeah. Nautilus getting pulled, having to flash over. And the blitz hooks, they've been good. I mean, that's kind of how the last team fight started off, too. Amumu got caught out. He had to flash over the wall. Amumu getting caught again. But it looks like they're forcing mid. Samira might be caught out. They're going in.
Yeah, they're diving the Samira. She's gone.
Catch him on the back.
Oh, no, she's healing
Samira's alive. Turns it around.
Samira! Healing the full, chasing down the Karma. What was that? What was that?
That's why this champ is pick or ban right now.
Nautilus saying, really? Yeah. Samira going from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yep.
My goodness. They're going to get the inhib here. They're going to get the Baron if they look for it. Are they going to try to end here? They're going to try to end.
Yeah.
They've got 10 seconds on the Ornn. This might be questionable. This is really favorable for red team if they can land some ults.
Nautilus hitting the hook. They have to.
Engage can only be good for red team. This is exactly what red team wants.
Yep. Now everyone's starting to get caught out again. Shut down over 2.
This might be a big throw from blue team.
Yeah. If he can
blue
hit
team was exactly where they wanted, but they pressed it.
That should be
Presto change-o.
There. She didn't back off. She probably tried to provide peel. This is a car. Oh. Blocking the hook. I think this is where you back off and get Baron.
They see the Volibear splitting right now in bot lane. He's got the tower. They know that he's backing as well. If red team had gone for Baron, it would have been really big. And instead they sent 2 with a half commit from the Karma bot lane. And Nautilus goes down for it, and red team
he trades his life for it.
After the team fight to go.
Yeah, I mean, Amumu got some bounties, but at the end of the day, Baron's still up. And if blue team gets it, they can just, keep doing what they were doing. And they're starting it up.
Yeah, I don't think red time has time.
Yeah, they know there's 3 bot. They just saw Amumu too.
Yep, this Baron's gonna go to blue team. I guess the big question now is that is the gold that red team got from that last throw from blue team, is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough to let them fight?
Yeah, and you see Volibear spamming the Mountain Drake that's coming up. I don't think red team really has much for wave clear. If blue started to siege, Nautilus might get caught out here. Yep.
Oh, that is not what you want to see if you're red team right now.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, blue team taking full control of the bot jungle of red side right now. They're going to be able to get a second Mountain Drake or a third Drake in total. What do you think the over-under is on whether we see a soul in this game?
I guess it depends. It depends on how bloodthirsty they get. Remember, they could have just backed off, and then instead they kind of BM'd and traded over some bounties, so it could go the distance. You know what? I'll put my money on we see a soul.
All right, I'll take you up on that one. I don't think we're going to see a soul this game. I think we're going to see blue team end it here.
Yeah.
Team fight coming in. Blitzcrank landing the hook. Misfortune goes down. The damage isn't there for red team. Blue team going in. Volibear hitting the turret with his ultimate. Going into Karma's down. And blue team is just going to go to work here, and
that's it.
That's the day at the office, and they're going to win the game here. Blue team.
I think that's the caster curse. You predict it going the distance, it ends immediately. That's on me.
Man, what a game. Luck of the Draw is going to be taking down Rubber Ducky team in game 1 of AVG Season 1. What a game, man. Those team fights. We saw some really good team fights in this one.
I like kind of the diversity of both comps. I think Luck of the Draw executed really, really well. Integrate played great. His alt set came through. It just, I mean, right? The 4-man alt into the Drake with Matt Red dropping Herald mid, that is kind of what broke the game open.
Now, some of their macro play of Luck of the Draw was a bit questionable, but obviously their team play, a lot of teams could use a little bit of what they've got right now. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, and there was that 3-man Samira dive under the turret, and she got out alive. And not only did she get out alive, she turned it around for a double, I think.
Mm-hmm. It might have been a triple. It was huge.
Yeah. It just was it was great. It was great for them, bad for the other team.
What a game.
Samira diff.
Let's
what's up?
Let's talk to Mr. Fred of Luck of the Draw.
Yes, sir.
How's it going, Fred?
It's going pretty good. How about yourself?
Good.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling real good after that win, to be honest.
Yeah, so walk me through kind of your guys' draft. Was there something you had in mind, or did everything kind of fall into place? Were you concerned with their team fight, or how did you guys kind of play around that?
Yeah, for our draft, basically, our plan was just get Samira, and we got her. And then, the rest of it was kind of just, like picking for team fights. I thought we had a pretty strong team fight, and we knew we were stronger on the top side, so we kind of played around top side in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then, we just tried to snowball our lead, and then it just ended up working out.
Okay. No, that makes
So-
sense.
If you had to give somebody MVP of the game, who would you give it to and why?
Yo, I gotta give it to our top laner. He's popping off on the bear. He's just picked that shit up like maybe a couple games ago. But yeah, he was popping off in the top lane, gave us that big lead and through the top lane so that we could kind of play top side. Yeah, or our support, because he was hitting the roams mid. I always love those. When the support comes mid, it's always a party.
Yeah.
We were watching for that several times.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, overall it was a super clean game. Was there anything that you guys saw or you guys think that, maybe you should clean up on or, try to do more of?
Yeah, in the mid game we were kind of trolling a little bit when we just kept dying. So we probably shouldn't do that. But other than that, I thought we played really well. And our AD carry wanted to say to not dive him 4-man at 23 minutes under mid turret. But other than that, we don't really have much to say. They played a good game as well. It was fun.
Yeah, well, it was great to watch. Is there anything that you guys want to do or try to accomplish moving forward? Anyone that you're looking out for?
A lot of the other teams were looking really good yesterday. That game that we casted, that team was looking pretty scary. I think it was Zealot's team, but
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah. But other than that, I just want to thank the fans out there. We got some fans out there watching, or if we do have any fans out there, we appreciate you. We play for you guys.
All right, we appreciate it. Let's see if we can get Rubber Ducky aided in here.
Okay.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
So walk us through that game.
Yeah. What happened? I'm going over the replay right now, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I think we had some rough lane matchups, and we kind of fell apart in our macro play a little bit. I think we were a little over-focused on Samira being the diamond on their team, and kind of were walking on eggshells too much when we should have just kind of played our game.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of over-focused bot a little bit when I could have helped top, and just kind of made some getting picked by blitz plays, I guess.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. The big thing was probably having, vision on him or open comms as to when he's roaming.
Yeah, we ran into some issues where we just kind of didn't have a game plan at some point. Like our bot lane actually had a lot of prio against this bot, and it was kind of the lane that we were playing for ganks on, but it's kind of hard to gank a Samira under tower.
Yeah, no, we saw that. 3 commit and she gets out alive, and not only that, with 2 kills and then regened all their health back.
Yeah, our team's a little rusty from Thanksgiving break as well too. We haven't really been scrimming much, so we're hoping to get some reps in, just kind of gel a little bit more as a team. We're a relatively new roster to ourselves.
So, quick question: can you walk me through what you guys' process was in the draft?
Yeah, so we figured that we were going to get banned the way that we did, actually. We were kind of expecting a Jin and whatever the other ban was, Vel'Koz ban. No, it was a Ziggs ban, actually. We knew we weren't going to play Vel'Koz in his comp, which is our mid's other big pick. And then Ziggs kind of got banned out, so his pool was kind of depleted there a little bit. And we kind of just wanted to play around our ADC and kind of shutting down Samira. So we thought, even though they have like a Diana Samira, like basically like the most all-in comp possible, we're just going to wait for them to engage and kind of shut them down with Amumu ults, which sort of happened, but we were just a little bit too far behind, and the fights were just a little bit too awkward, out of our favor.
I'd actually like to ask you about that. At certain points in the game, specifically up until around 15 minutes, I believe, there were some fights around Dragon and whatnot that didn't go you guys' way. But prior to that, you were very much in the game, even ahead at times. So what do you think really turned this game around?
I think we just never really got into a team fight that we wanted, right? Like we kind of always ran into these scraps that we weren't really looking for with our team comp. and getting caught out by these like characters like Hecarim that can just run in at 1,000,000 miles an hour. We're gonna like have to work on like keeping the tempo more into our favor, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, because once we start like getting lanes behind and like pushed out and stuff, I think one of our weak points is just kind of working around weak sides and strong sides. Like, yeah, we run out of vision from like our top side and kind of get caught a little bit like around the vision a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think those are the things we're gonna be working on a lot, which is general like vision macro stuff.
Yeah, just everything that kind of solidifies you guys as a team.
Yeah.
Are you going forward? Are you gonna pick or ban Samira? In hindsight, she shut down any Ornn ult and MF ult too. So
yeah, I mean, it was a weird pick. Like, we kind of thought about whether we definitely considered banning Samira this game. I thought we were more interested in kind of getting our other lanes picked out, and we're kind of just going to say gamble on the Samira not being enough. But against these really lopsided rosters, where the ADC is basically saying I have to 1v9, I guess that would be a thing that we need to consider. Just banning Samira in those kind of really lopsided matchups.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's everything for me. I don't know if you have any last thoughts, Zealot.
One more question. Are there any teams that you're looking out for?
As in like just for matchups, etc.
Right. Yeah.
Nothing comes to my mind at the moment. I haven't really familiarized myself with every single team yet to kind of comment on that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I believe we have the matchup set for this coming week.
Mhm.
Do you know who your opponent is?
Yeah, I think we've been in contact. I didn't check the lineups though yet. Yeah,
All right,
so sorry, so nothing interesting to comment there.
Maybe one last thing.
Mhm.
We all know that Dank Kim on the Samira performed really well this game and was a difference maker. Is there any other player on your team or the enemy team that you'd like to award special recognition?
On the enemy team, I don't know. I think the Samir did well. I think in general that would be my big call out for like a noticeable like diff, if you will. Yeah. No other
right,
call outs for me. Yeah.
I think that's it from me.
Cool.
Yeah. Nope, that's everything for me as well.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Rated.
And that's it. Any last thoughts wrapping this up, Zealot? Anything that you saw?
Yeah, so Luck of the Draw really impressed me with like how they approach team fights. They went about it in a very methodical way. The positioning left something to be desired, perhaps, but the right people were in front and did the engages, and the way that they sequenced the fights really lent them a lot of CC, and the enemy team just, man, I don't envy them.
Yeah,
they couldn't do anything.
Yep, it's a scary combo when they all go in at one time. They knew their win con and they executed it great. So, like they said, there was kind of towards the mid game where they had to clean it up a little bit. But apart from that, playing a great game nonetheless.
True. This was a good game from both teams. It was not really decided until later in the game. So
yeah, like I said initially,
I got the chance to cast this with you.
Absolutely, it was close, and then I mean, I think yesterday's game was 43 minutes or so. So this was close, and then they cracked it wide open. They got it,
everybody. That's Luck of the Draw and Rubber Ducky team in the books. Game 1.
Yeah, shout out to everyone that came out and watched the game with us. Thank you.